Hey, thanks for joining me. Today I want to share with you 4 things you need to get right in your first 100 days of starting your new job. You're probably keen to prove to everyone that the boss was right to pick you for the job. So how are you going to do that successfully? My experience tells me there are 4 considerations of paramount importance in a successful 100-day strategy. What does my manager want me to achieve in my first 100 days? What motivates my manager? What does she care about above all else? How does my manager define success for me in this role? And how do I define success for myself in this role? Does my manager know that? What are the gaps between my definition of success and my manager's definition? And how will I bridge that gap? Getting clear on all these things prevents misunderstandings and makes sure you're not wasting your energy in non-priority areas. There will inevitably be new strata of cultural norms, historical relationships, and political hot potatoes. Success for you depends on how easily you can adapt to the new setting to get things done effectively. When senior executives fail in their new roles, it's typically because they've misunderstood what their remit for now actually is, or they've assumed that their new team is ready to have them at the helm and change how they do things. Investing in mapping out the landscape will lay the groundwork for your future initiatives and relationships. As well as performing your role, your first 100 days should also be about these things. Understanding your manager's communication style and how to adapt to it. Learning what motivates each member of your team. Learning the culture of the organisation and then actioning ways that you can fit in. Appreciating the networks and relationships as well as the loyalties at play. Also important in mapping out the landscape is working out whether you've been directly charged with unravelling a mess or shaking up the order of things. As a leader, the key to your success is people. As we grow in seniority, it's our relationships and the strength of them that determine our success, especially when we're under pressure. Use this time to re-evaluate your approach to the people networks generally. How you need to align with influencers, decision makers and partners, and your approach to people with informal power. Relationships exist up, down and across an organisation. There are gatekeepers and connectors. If you focus your energy on building relationships with just your seniors or your peers, you might be underestimating the knowledge and history of people within your team. People depend on each other in complex, multi-layered ways, so it pays to respect those connections at the same time as investing in building up your own links with them. When you start a new role, you'll be bombarded with opinions. Opinions and biases can sound a lot like facts. Stay neutral, guard against being caught up in gossip, and stay focused on understanding truths instead. Misalignment in your first 100 days can be hard to recover from and may get in the way of any future initiatives you want to make happen. There are always people who have a natural ability to engage and lead beyond their job descriptions. These are people with informal power in the organisation. They can be great sounding boards for any ideas you have because they've got their finger on the pulse and can give you brilliant insights and fast feedback. While things may be moving at a deliriously fast rate, we might misjudge what a good pace actually looks like. For example, how soon am I expected to deliver results? And what's the right pace for me, for my manager, and my team? Of course, a good pace will look different in different times and different places. That said, a good pace needs to strike a balance of these 3 things. How are you building trust and credibility? How are you gathering information and factoring this new data into your responses and plans? And in what ways can you secure quick wins that address immediate needs at the same time as laying the groundwork for future initiatives. As well as being good confidence builders, they also serve as opportunities to observe reactions and assess some alliances at low risk to yourself. Taking abrupt action without taking the time to learn doesn't buy you time to observe and understand why things are the way they are. A final distinction to point out here in regard to results is this. A result may not be a huge public piece of work delivered. It may be an internal shift or process improvement that makes it easier and more efficient to collaborate with another team or function. This is the time when you need to provide operational and tactical support first and foremost. At the same time, you can assess the feasibility of the changes that you hope to make in the future. It's definitely exciting and energizing to start in a new role. It's even better when we're actively learning at this accelerated pace. It's all about having better conversations. If you'd like to learn more about my executive coaching program, please do visit my website. And if you're ready to partner with me as your coach to accelerate your success, you can email me, betterconversations@papertuner.com. I'd love to hear from you. What tactics and strategies do you find work like a dream every time you start a new job? Have you got any great stories or don't do's to share? Please add your comments below. If you like this video, let me know. Please do subscribe for more videos like this and check the description for more information. Thanks for stopping by.